I have once read that De Palma wanted to open the first 20 minutes of Femme Fatale with the first 20 minutes of Mulholland Drive, literally. Whether the protagonist was to be viewing it in the hotel room TV, whether it was to be screened at Cannes during the opening set piece, or just played in the cinema prior to Femme Fatale itself even commencing, I'm not sure. What I do know is that if this is accurate, it places the narrative choices within the screenplay of Femme Fatale in a lot of perspective. Femme Fatale is intended as the culmination work of De Palma's traditional priorities. He intends to reach the heights, as he perceives them, of, say, Bergman's persona, via what Lynch was able to achieve via the likes of course, Mulholland Drive. Perhaps De Palma became aware, assuming he had published this opinion at that time, that Slavoj Zizek felt that Lynch sooner occupied the fascinating post-Hitchcock zenith than De Palma had. De Palma seemed to inherit the show component of Hitchcock's cinema, although the more psychological dimension was often too mimed or in homage of Hitchcock rather than exploring a more contemporary or further pathology of their character subjects. De Palma never composed a film which attempted to aim toward the likes of Bergman's persona. Mulholland Drive was Lynch's most explicit, the illuminating text wherein his roots in America are watered by the European art house sensibility, consciously post-psychoanalysis and hyper-aware of critics' discourse upon the role of women and or the male gaze in cinema. Lynch, with his apparent love of post-war American consumer celebrity culture, in a plausibly Warhol respect indeed, knew that which had inherently defined the European cultural critics or avant-garde artists otherwise as response to social interaction, post-war, post-American cultural imperialism, post-pop art, post-May 68, where Western Europe was concerned. Anyway, De Palma decides to add his entry to this spectrum, and possibly along with Redacted, and I'm also fond of 2019's Domino, one of a few only who I am seemingly. Femme Fatale is the finest De Palma picture of this century, at least thus far. I very much hope to see another film from De Palma while I am alive. I think most of his projects are intrinsically fascinating, and with the exception of a couple of his earlier pictures, Wedding Party and Dionysus in '69, home movies, Wise Guys, the baffling and sloppily executed Bonfire of the Vanities, infamously inept, 2006's unfortunate Black Dahlia work, and 2012's aggressively dull Passion, very passionate experience, De Palma always delivers captivating feature film accomplishments, all of which, except those I just mentioned, of a less interesting disposition, will be discussed on this program if they haven't already been. This is our ad hoc, impromptu De Palma retrospective. I'm highly enjoying it. I do hope any of you viewing, if any, will find some enjoyment in it too. Thank you all again.